Hey, this is David C., the body mechanic. Today we're going to cover some stretching that you can do at home and how to properly do stretches. This is my wonderful assistant, KT, and she is not only going to do stretching with me, but I'm going to teach you as a massage therapist how to coach another person to stretch and watch what they're doing to help them with pose. First, we're going to show you how to stretch the calf muscles and the plantar fascia to relieve lower leg pain. The calf muscles run from your knee down to your calcaneus, little knob pointing out, and they become tendons that wrap around and go to the bottom of your foot down here. And most foot pain is actually due to your calf muscles being tight. So we're going to show you how to stretch this all at once. First, we're going to come to the door. KT, would you like to assist me? We're going to come to the door and you're going to put your feet as high as you can on the wall, your toes, and plant your heel. And then you're going to lock your knee back, and then you're going to relax your leg. This is the most important part, that the leg be relaxed. All muscles should be relaxed when you stretch them. Then we're going to take our pelvis and move towards the wall until you feel pain begin. You do not want to hurt yourself with stretching. You want to hold every stretch between 20 and 30 seconds. Eventually, when you do enough of this, you'll be able to move all the way to the wall, and that will relieve all of the pressure from the bottom of your foot. What you're going to do then is, in the morning when you wake up, do the right foot 30 seconds, the left foot for 30 seconds. Then at night before bed, repeat the same process. And in about 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to be very loose in the calf muscles.
There are multiple regions of the neck that can cause stiffness, tightness, pain. Yeah, a lot of muscles. It's very complicated in this region. It is easy to mess up, and it's very difficult to trigger point release each individual muscle. So then we result in stretching to get where we want to be as far as relieving pain, loosening the muscles. These stretches are a little bit more complicated than other stretches, so it's important that we take the right precautions. Warming up the muscles is critical here, so you do not want to go into this stretch cold. If you've got a heating pad, you want to use that. Whichever device that you use for heat is fine. And once they are warmed up, no more than 5 or 10 minutes of heat. Anything extra is too much. We're going to first do a lateral stretch, and you're going to be in a chair. The importance of the chair is stability, because when you stretch your neck, you can cause yourself to get a little dizzy, and we're going to go pretty deep. So, most important part about this stretch is it's very dynamic. I can do it in any direction. If I want to go out this way, or down, or lateral, whichever way I want to stretch, I'm stretching a lot of muscles. So, you can do a basic stretch left or right, but you may need to do a forward stretch depending on where your pain is. The key to the stretch is to locate the tightest spot and stretch it without causing severe pain. Also, when you do these stretches, you want to return to a neutral position very slowly. So the stretch goes long for 30 seconds and then slowly return, because you do not want to pinch a muscle or a nerve in returning after you've opened up those vertebrae. So when we open up into the stretch, the first one is going to be a lateral stretch. You're going to take your right hand, you're going to come across your head, even with your shoulder. You take your left hand, and then you're going to grab underneath the chair and use it as a pivot. The first thing you do is pull your head in one direction until it hurts a little. And we're not trying to kill ourselves, just a little bit of pain. And then lean and use that hand, and you'll feel a line of stretching all the way from the base of your skull down to your shoulder. And it's important that those muscles be loose when you do it. And after 30 seconds, remember to come up very slowly. And then you do the reverse, which is just as simple as trading your hands, going that way. And then when you go forward to stretch, you can stretch forward this way, or directly forward, which is just taking both hands and just moving down a little bit and holding. And again, when you come up, do it very slowly.